Okay, hey everybody, what's up? This is another work in public session, and we're going to be doing some more writing for the curriculum for the course. All right, so here's my welcome offer creation project plan. If you've been following along, you kind of know that I've been chipping away at this new product pricing playbook for freelancers, web designers, and developers, how to price your projects and move away from hourly billing into more high value billing method, like value-based rates. And moving from hourly to value-based. So right now where I am in the project creation plan, is the writing the curriculum in the course itself. So I actually spent some more time writing the emails. I didn't really share all of that process because it's a lot of just looking at a screen and writing, and I just didn't think that would be that fun. But just to show you, what I did is I wrote them out. All the emails are written now. So we got the lead magnet delivery. So when you download the calculator or whatever, I think it's the calculator. Yep. Then you get the calculator. And then I introduce myself and share a little bit about me, some fun facts, and just to make it relevant, to tie my own personality into the whole thing. And then another email about how to kind of be more remarkable as a freelancer, be interesting, be more specific. And that's by niching down and stop being so generic. And so I help you to hone in on who your target audience is, what your niche is, and how you solve their problem. And then to move away from selling skills and selling outcomes. When you're just a general freelancer for a general market, then you have to sell your skills and your hours. But if you want to be a remarkable freelancer and make a good living doing work that you love with clients who value your expertise, then you need to know who they are, and you need to stake your claim on those people, and then dedicate yourself to serving them. And if you don't like that, then tough luck. I can't help you. But if you like that idea, then you got to know who they are, what their problem is, and how you can combine your unique personality skills, desires, ambitions into that market and solve their problems. And so instead of just saying, hey, I'm a web designer, hey, my favorite target market, looks like you are struggling with this. Well, guess what? I'm really good at HTML. That's not going to land. But if you say I can help you with that, and I can help you overcome that issue, or I can solve that problem, or make you more sales, or take your offline business online with a Shopify site, or whatever, then you start to get more interesting. So I help you work through that in this email, and then how to apply it and practice so that you can be more specific and ultimately be more remarkable for somebody instead of nothing to everybody. Be specific, be remarkable, and then stop selling your skills and start selling solutions. And so that's what I talk about in that email. And then I give you another surprise tool, which is kind of me walking through how I will vet and screen clients so that I'm not wasting time on the phone with people who aren't a good fit. We get people on the phone or in my inbox who are a good fit and then are easier to sign on as clients, rather than wasting time with people who aren't going to hire you. And then client says your rates are too high. So this is just kind of a fun little email where I use a lot of personalization. So in ConvertKit, I'm using your first name. So I'm doing a conversational thing. So it kind of looks like this. Let's see if I can show you. So it says client, this is a conversation every new freelancer's had. Client, hey, Brad, so your name would go into this. If your name was John, it would say John. If it was Sally, it would say Sally. If I didn't have your first name, it would just say, hey, and nothing. How much for this project? First name goes here. So instead of saying you, client, it would say client says this, and then your name says this. It's just kind of a fun way of seeing your name in a conversation and making it a little bit more personalized. A really simple thing in most email tools, marketing tools. So the whole point of this email is to show why hourly rates aren't a good idea, what most freelancers do, and how you can be different by doing the opposite of what most freelancers do. And then how do you handle the objection of your price is too high? We talk about that, and then move into value-based rates and why hourly is not good for business. So we talk about that, and I make the argument for value-based rates. And and what you should be doing. And then this is where I offer the course, the welcome product. So this is like the pitch email. And it's saying like, hey, if you want this sort of outcome, if you want this sort of scenario in your business where you're not just like always lowballing and getting penny pinched by clients, you get dream clients who care about what you're offering, and you could charge premium rates for really exciting outcomes, then let's join up in the pricing playbook for freelancers. This needs to be a link. I'm going to put a link or probably a button, or I'm going to link it here. I don't have the link ready yet, but that's the email. And then I have another email, which is kind of a case study. So in the community, I have a student named Sean, and he shared with us how he switched from hourly to value-based rates and how he's made double the average income from his clients by switching to value-based rates, by not really doing much different other than repositioning what he's offering. And then how he gets better clients. His clients are happier. It's great. So if you want those results, let's get you into the pricing playbook. And then bold promise, join the course. You're going to price your services differently. You're going to double your rates, and you'll never charge a low hourly rate again. So if I can't do that with this product, then you get your money back and you keep the course. So that's what I've set up here. And then now what I'm doing is, so that those emails are written. So I think I got it checked off. Let me make sure. Create the email funnel. Yeah, that's done. And then I wrote the emails. Let's check that off. Done. Now what we need to do is write the curriculum. So I've already been working on that. Let me find it here. All right, so I got it here. I have already set up done a couple of them. So the intro is done, and the day one, the first lesson is written out. And then day two, I just finished writing this one. So knowing your numbers, and then I link up to the calculator. I give you kind of like how most freelancers calculate their rates, and then what you actually should be doing. And then explaining like the actual numbers of how freelancers typically charge, how they get to their rate, and why it's actually not the right number, and then show you how to do it instead, and then give you my pricing calculator, which will help you figure out your specific number. So you'll get access to this, and you can put your own numbers in, and it's great. So then now what I'm doing is the next lesson I'm writing is the case for value-based rates. So I'm just writing a lesson about why value-based rates are better and giving more color on that. So that's the next lesson that I'm writing. So far, you can see I've got charging based on value is superior billing method for both you and your client. And that's what I'm writing so far. I don't know if I'll share the entire process of me writing it, because again, it's just going to be a lot of me staring at the screen and just writing. But that's what I got so far. And then I'm going to be writing how to calculate a value-based project. So this is going to be like, how do you know what the value of what you're providing is? So how do you know that? And so I'm going to share, that's a common question. Okay, Brad, I'm in, I'll charge value-based rates. I like the idea, but how do I know how valuable it is? And so then I'm going to try and give you more practical, down-to-earth examples on how you would answer that question and how you can see that. And then I'll share my pricing, my packaging technique I call it the triple threat technique. That's my theater background showing the triple threat. But I call it that because of how we package and present our prices to the client. And then raising your rate. Let's raise that rate right now so that you can commit to charging hourly, to raising your rates to at least charging fixed rates rather, and then ultimately charging value-based rates. And then how to automatically screen clients, building that out, and closing thoughts. So that's what I got so far. Hopefully this was valuable, give you a little bit of insight into the product creation process and how it's pretty dry, but it's what you don't see that really makes the difference in an end product. So when you buy a course or a tutorial, or you read a blog, or you see somebody's business and you see like, oh, that looks easy, it's actually a lot that goes into it. So hopefully this will shed some light on the process of at least my process. Maybe it'll help you create your own products, or help you to value what it is that I create. Yeah, hope you're having a good day, and we'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.